Shell is the tailback, the Pitt transfer. Howard to throw on first down. It has a completion to Javon Durant, and he's going nowhere.
This West Virginia offense to get through some clutter early.
West Virginia, a team that's been more pass heavy than run heavy. Third down, West Virginia, 40% on the year. This is a deep ball down the sideline, and it's Shelton Gibson bringing it in. Team speed is a major factor for West Virginia in this game. It's a secondary that's been rather opportunistic this year when they can get their hands on the ball. On the ground, Shell. Blitz shown. Another run for Shell, and he's dancing in the backfield. Howard to throw on third down. He tucks it. Skylar Howard on the run. He's short of the line to gain. This is fourth down. Quick set. Howard to the outside. Has a completion. Karan White. First down, Mountaineers. The third of a three-game suspension. As West Virginia to the air again. Devontae Mathis, the fifth wide receiver, who had no FBS offers when he was first coming out of high school. Quick throw. Shell out of the backfield. On the roll. Howard the hit. Down to the 2-yard line. First and goal once again, opening play of this game. On the ground, Shell picking his way. Touchdown! 68 for 116 for the year for Taysom Hill, and he hands it off to Jamal Williams on his first carry. Boy, did he rev the engine for personal reasons and is back this season. Taysom Hill swings it out for Nick Kurtz. Williams to run it, and Jamal Williams goes through the car wash. BYU 40% on third down this year. Hill under pressure, zings it over the middle for a first down. Aleva Hifo, the freshman. Williams again. And boy, has he had some room. Has had a strong start to this game. And he continued. Taysom Hill off of play action. Feet were moving. He still zips it in there and has the penalty yardage back. Jamal Williams back in, and Williams has a couple. It's a team that believes that strength will get them there down the road. They will run it. Williams into the secondary. BYU wants to go that direction down the line behind offensive coordinator Ty Detmer. Williams breaks it to the outside and has the 25-yard line. West Virginia only one sack this year. 2nd and 7 for Taysom Hill with time down the sideline, out of bounds. Just a couple of drives in, the first quarter nearly bled down. Hill with pressure coming, over the middle, Mitchell Juergens diving! Touchdown! Justin Crawford has checked in as the tailback as Howard goes to the air and stays perfect. This is Da'Keil Shorts. Is it in play calling or otherwise?
I think it's both.
Howard, loads of time, down the middle, even more room. Shelton Gibson across the 35.
Time to find the voids.
Crawford, the speedster running back, finds a crease. Crawford off to the races.
He brings the splashability to this offense.
Howard, off play action. This is a dangerous ball and it's incomplete. He's 10 for 11 for 107 in the first quarter. Out of the backfield, Crawford was in motion, and Crawford finds his way out of bounds. JUCO All-American coming over to West Virginia. Howard, quick hit again to the outside for a first down.
BYU right now is staying in their shell coverage on the back end. Two high safeties.
Moving down to a minute to go, first quarter. Down the middle, intercepted. BYU with yet another pick. It's Butch Pau all the way to the 40-yard line. Now, Taysom Hill back to the controls for BYU. Jamal Williams, the running back, has had a stellar quarter, and he caps it here. Williams to the 20-yard line, and inside the 10. BYU.
An offensive line that was challenged this week as well, and a zone scheme up front. You can see the offensive line getting to that second level, covering linebackers up, and then
for BYU. He's over 100 yards already and will lose one there to open quarter number 2. Taysom Hill on the roll, slams on the brakes and zips it wide. We'll redo third down and goal. Taysom Hill, near side, batted around, incomplete. He's got Crawford next to him and out in motion on first down. There's the running ability for the former high school running back. And then he ended up here at West Virginia after one more stop. Quick hit to the outside. Howard on first down, fading away, throws the quick screen. Crawford across the 30, and Crawford out of bounds. He's a little guy. The people, he says, came up to him and said, look, you're too small. He hasn't been. Neither is Crawford. Into BYU territory. Pitch out Howard, asking his receivers to do a lot after the catch, and they have. See if they take a shot here on 2nd and 1. Instead, it's the jet sweep to Keel Shorts, and he's got the first down. Russell Shell, the bruiser of the two tailbacks, is stacked up. Howard off play action. It's a high ball, and it's caught by White. Shell on first down, running behind Wellman for a couple yards. 2nd down and 7 for Howard. Still yet to be sacked this year. He throws it up and incomplete, out of bounds. Howard dancing in the pocket, gets it out for Shell. He changes direction. Shell inside the 5. What a run! Right back there, Shell puts his head down and in. Touchdown!
And the quarterback is right in the middle of it.
Williams has had a strong first half. He hits the pile. 26-year-old Taysom Hill, 3 very difficult injuries in his career as that goes to Aleva Hifo. Hill to throw. Pocket holds up, and Hill has himself a first down.
Time, and there was protection, and the quarterback Hill found the right guy. Really good protection, a prototypical pocket, and then the ball comes out to the right guy in the right place. There was
play action for Hill. Quick hitter on a drag route. It's Nick Kurtz. Florida, the best scoring defense in the country coming into today as Taysom Hill tucks it and gets across midfield. Got to have the 42 for a first down. Hill had it tipped and batted again, incomplete.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. Why do you think he has so much energy?
You need to tell him to say no to caffeine. That dude does not need that.
His offense. Crawford out of the backfield. Howard under rare pressure. He gets out of it. Howard tucks it and runs. They'll run it, and BYU swarms the run. The first couple weeks of the year for the Cougars. Taysom Hill over the middle, quick hitter, just short of the 50-yard line. Jamal Williams on 2nd down. Williams again pushing the pile just short of the marker. 3rd down. First down for Taysom Hill. He's under pressure, and he is sacked. West Virginia didn't have its best defense out there for Youngstown State as they rush Hill again. It is intercepted. Picked off by West Virginia's Rasul Douglas, and he is gone.
That was a good no answer right there on his part.
Taysom Hill spearheads the offense. Jamal Williams goes spinning inside the 40-yard line. Williams again just short of the 30-yard line.
That was not the thing to do right there for your football team.
Quick set, Juergens on the catch. The 26-yard line of West Virginia. Taysom Hill takes it straight up the gut, and that's some of the stuff we've not seen under Ty Detmer, the design runs. A field goal certainly would help. Would love the end zone if you're the Cougars, as that one's behind the intended target, Juergens. Taysom Hill gets out of the pocket, eludes the rush. Hill on the run, sees the marker. Taysom Hill lost the ball. It's on the deck just outside of the 10. Taysom Hill will run it across the 10. Jamal Williams for the BYU quarterback. Hill using all the pocket vertically. Flag down. Hill zings it, incomplete. They had a 50-yard return earlier. This one goes for 40 and starts the offense just short of midfield.
Also, expect safety help on the outside with those speed guys from West Virginia when BYU's on D.
3rd down and 3 for Taysom Hill, who throws a low ball. A couple of long drives in the first half for BYU. Taysom Hill steps up and has a lot of green. Hill on the run across the 35 and a first down. Came into the Las Vegas Bowl last year, fumbled, didn't play again, and down goes Taysom Hill. Squally Canada remains in, and the transfer gets a couple yards into Achukwu again. 6 for 9 on 3rd down today. Hill on the run. Hill with loads of room. Taysom Hill hurtling inside the 10-yard line. That's a 27-yard run for Taysom Hill to set up the run game in Williams. And Williams is in. Hill to throw. End zone. It is tipped around. Skyler Howard had a magnificent first half with one blip on the radar, and the run game breaks free across the 10. Russell Shell again on 2nd and 1. Threads it through to the 18-yard line.
Went over to the sideline. He's hiding over there.
Howard over the middle, and White is absolutely blasted, but he keeps his feet. What a play by White a couple of years ago. Howard to throw again. Gets it out to Crawford, who put it on the deck. West Virginia leading by 2 as a 3rd down. 3 rush for BYU. Howard flips it out into the flat and has Crawford for a first down and then some.
Trying to get in that throwing lane.
Howard wanted to launch. Now uses Crawford as a blocker and gets tripped up. Checks in for the first time today. And here is McCoy, who's got game-breaking speed. Howard, this side. He's got a completion. Play action Howard. Single coverage this side. He goes down the seam and it is incomplete. Play number 10 of this drive, and it is on the ground, very close. Depends on the spot. Howard can't find room. Howard is down.
I don't mind the fact that Holgorsen decided to go for it, but when you have inches and you snap it 5 yards deep, I've never understood that.
BYU, after scoring on its most recent drive, goes with Williams on the run. Williams, again, he is chasing the all-time BYU rushing yards record. They'll go out of the gun here on first down. And Taysom Hill with loads of time. Hill with the check down to the 45 and a broken tackle by Williams. Williams crashes forward. Jamal Williams is pushed back on 3rd down. Ball on the deck. Kark is working on it, and we will let you know when we hear about Hill. Down the sideline, long ball for Howard.
That's a mismatch experience-wise and speed-wise.
Shell, 2nd down goal. Howard on the run this time, and he is belted. Gibson down at the bottom. Howard under pressure, finds space. Skyler Howard scores! From the 39, Taysom Hill is back out after leaving between series. On the decision, Hill to the outside. Highly thought of in BYU circles. Williams is stopped. They only brought 3. He goes back, shoulder to the sideline and incomplete. Howard from the 2. Howard to throw, tipped ball and incomplete.
A 5'10" quarterback, even though he's listed at 6 feet.
West Virginia goes with Crawford by a couple of scores as Crawford gets banged down. Zakeel Shorts is normally that guy. Pitch it out to White, and the brother of Kevin White, Karan White. And he wouldn't let the dad win. He wanted to beat him. Talks a little smack. On the ground, Crawford. Hesitation across the 45 in Morgantown. Run it again. Crawford hit and keeps his feet. Over 100 total yards. Pitch it out quickly, and Skyler Howard once again with a quick hit to the back. Thank you, Chris. Kennedy McCoy again in space, and he lays the wood. Shell and McCoy are in together. Howard, fake to the back, rolls this way. Howard back into play, and that is an ill-advised throw. His best completion percentage here of his career so far. Big third down. Howard down the middle. He's got a man. Shelton Gibson with a flag down. First and goal. Howard play fake. On the roll, wide open. Touchdown.
I think next week a showdown between Wisconsin and Michigan.
Taysom Hill to the outside, cutting it back in and just short of midfield. Independence isn't sustainable for BYU in the long term. That's not the feeling we got from Kalani Sitake talking to him yesterday.
And that I don't think is doable, let alone sustainable.
Taysom Hill tiptoes out of bounds.
Notre Dame lost late to Stanford, so that went out the window.
Taysom Hill, quick hit.
Scattered all over the place.
No guarantee the Big 12 will expand. Still pending. Taysom Hill on the run has decided to tuck it a bunch on this drive. Hill lofts it. End zone incomplete. He is back in for second down and 10. Hill surveys and wings it low inside the 5. Colby Pearson.
Underneath coverage, White didn't communicate.
Williams, touchdown. On the toss and the reverse. Jurgens wants to throw it. Oh my goodness. Skylar Howard. See if West Virginia tries to protect the clock. Crawford in motion, quick hit.
Everyone that's ever played the game.
Third down, Howard out of the backfield. Shell, flag comes in. Shell is short. BYU has under 8 to go. Taysom Hill to Hefo, the freshman, and he turns the corner across the 30.
Disastrous drive.
Officially a $113 on that drive. His favorite book is War and Peace. They don't have time for War and Peace right now. They need the digest. Down the middle, incomplete, to set up a third down and 6. Hill has got it. From midfield, Taysom Hill stepping up, looking for Hefo. He overthrew him.
Big missed opportunity.
Second down, Williams up the middle. Williams, a strong run, bowling across the 40.
To provide some clarity for you.
Hill, zip on it. Great catch by Kurtz. What hands by Nick Kurtz to the 19-yard line.
Great catch by Kurtz.
Squally Canada is hit in the backfield. Taysom Hill, pressure coming down the middle. Hill's got a touchdown. From the 37, Shell in the backfield. Howard tucks it. Second down for Howard. Shell out of the backfield. 4.5 to go. Leading by 3. Howard to throw. Quick set, dropped. Kalani Sitake decided to stick with Taysom Hill, who's got it in his hands and throws it too high and intercepted.
Dig route deep and late over the middle, finding the void, and the ball just gets away from Taysom Hill just a little bit.
First down, Mountaineers. Howard to the outside, and he keeps it inbounds, Clark. Howard to throw. Howard wants it all. White down the sideline. Incomplete and a flag. Jet sweep for Shorts. Da'Keil Shorts spun around, and he loses yards. Out of the BYU timeout for West Virginia. Crawford on the run. Crawford breaking tackles. Crawford inside the 10 and inside the 5. And the snap comes. Howard wasn't ready for it. Shades of Auburn. And it's BYU football. BYU has 2:36 to go. Hill launches to the 35. Nick Kurtz.
Veteran center just heard the wrong thing.
Taysom Hill, quick pass. Laulu Pututau. Taysom Hill, the senior who came back for one more year. on the run. Hill across the... 2 timeouts still on the board. Taysom Hill, 3rd down. Hill scanning, surveying, throws on the run, a long pass to Kurtz.
Back down the sideline and give him a shot.
Taysom Hill to run it this time. He's across the 30. 2nd down 2. Taysom Hill. A lot of time. Looking for Hefo on the adjustment. And it's picked off by Fleming.
And it's a matter of coverage, and some other time in a game you might take this shot.